Right now, millions of dreams are just fading away. And it's not because people aren't smart enough or talented enough. Nope. It's because of this vicious cycle of delay and doubt. So today, right here, we're going to talk about how to shatter that cycle for good.
So let's start with this. Just stop. Seriously, right now. Whatever you're about to do, whatever tab you're going to open, whatever you're putting off, just for a second, stop.
Okay, now take a deep breath. We're not going to stare up at this giant, impossible mountain of work you think is ahead. No, we're just hitting the reset button, bringing our focus back to one tiny, single point.
Because really, that's all it ever takes, isn't it? Just one single decision to begin. And to do that, you first have to understand what you're up against.
All right, so let's break down the problem. Let's call it procrastination paralysis. Sound familiar? It's that feeling of being completely stuck. Your biggest goals, your dreams, they're held hostage. And the crazy part is, it's not because you lack talent. It's just this crippling inability to act.
I mean, does any of this ring a bell? You decide you're going to start studying, but then you fail a quiz. You try hitting the gym, and you quit after a week. You start that YouTube channel, and then you just give up. Pretty soon, just trying to do anything feels absolutely exhausting.
And we have all these names for it, right? We call it laziness, or fear of failure, or my personal favorite, just overthinking everything into oblivion. But a lot of the time, that's just a cover for something else, like perfectionism. That voice that says, if I can't do it perfectly, why bother starting? These aren't just feelings, they're literally the bars of a cage that we build around ourselves.
But if you dig down, way underneath all those excuses, there's usually this one tiny whisper. It's a quiet thought, but it sabotages everything. It's that little voice saying, you're just not good enough. But hang on a second, let's just challenge that. What if that voice is a liar? What if you are good enough? What if you're more than capable, and the only thing that's ever been missing is you giving yourself a real, honest-to-God chance?
Okay, so if you're going to give yourself that chance, you have to understand the war that's happening inside your head every single day. This is the battle between the two yous.
Think of it like a constant tug of war. On one side, you've got the dreamer. That's your best self, the one that sees what you could be. It gets stronger every time you put in a little effort. But on the other side, you've got the destroyer. That's your inner critic, and it feasts on your excuses. The dreamer wants you to grow. The destroyer wants you to fail. And here's the kicker. The one you feed is the one that's going to win.
And that's the whole game right there. Every single day, you make choices. Hitting the snooze button, scrolling on your phone instead of working, saying, I'll do it tomorrow. That's a choice. And every time you do it, you're feeding the destroyer. But getting up just 5 minutes earlier, doing one small thing on your to-do list, that's you feeding the dreamer.
So what happens if we just keep feeding the destroyer day in and day out? Well, there's a real cost to that inaction, and the bill goes to the most important person you know, the future you. And trust me, that person is watching what you're doing right now. Look, time isn't going to wait for you to feel motivated. The world doesn't just hit pause. Opportunities, they come and go. That clock is ticking, louder and louder, and that future version of you, they are begging you not to give up today, just like you did yesterday. Just picture it. Fast forward 1 year from right now. Where are you? Are you in the exact same spot, kicking yourself, wishing you had just started today? Or are you looking back, so incredibly thankful that you did?
And that's not a threat, it's a promise. Let's be real, the pain of discipline sucks, but it's temporary. The pain of regret, man, that stuff lasts forever. Your future self is pleading with you right now. Don't do that to us.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we build change that actually sticks? First thing, we have to stop looking for some magic pill or secret shortcut. There isn't one. It's a climb, a mountain you have to climb step by step.
And let's get one thing perfectly clear. You are going to fail. You will have bad days. There will be moments you desperately want to quit. Success isn't about being perfect and avoiding all that. It's about getting knocked down and then having the guts to show up again the next day anyway. That's it. It's just persistence. The whole climb is built on 3 simple things. First is discipline. And I don't mean some crazy life-altering feat of willpower. I mean just choosing the hard thing once. Set a timer for 2 minutes and just start. That tiny little action builds the second thing, consistency. That's the real engine here. You just show up again tomorrow, maybe for 3 minutes this time, and then you do it again. That's how you build a habit.
And over time, that creates focus. That's your superpower, the ability to just ignore the notifications, the distractions, and that nagging voice of doubt so you can just keep climbing. You gotta remember, nobody conquers a mountain in a single jump. You just take one more step. Let's call it the one more rule. When you're at the gym and you want to quit, just do one more rep. When you're writing and you're stuck, just write one more sentence. Read one more page. These tiny little wins, they're the bricks you're using to build a completely new life.
And if you remember nothing else, remember this. Motivation is trash. It's a feeling, it's fleeting, it comes and goes, it's a spark. Discipline. Discipline is the engine. It's what you build that runs day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. You have to rely on the engine, not the spark.
So all of this brings us right here, to this exact moment. The past? It's done. That story's already been written. But the next page? Well, that's completely blank.
And you have a choice to make, right now. You can click away and go right back to the same old story, the one filled with excuses and delays and that familiar feeling of disappointing yourself. Or you can decide that this is it. This is the moment you start writing a brand new story, a story of effort.
Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It's not coming. You have to create it right now. Your future is waiting. The only question is, what story are you going to have to tell them?